Game of the year. Play is on, and Vulcan has it out of his own zone to center ice. Carlson now sends it in, right wing side. Around the boards it goes. Going to be picked up there. And shot to the circle and in front. Jensen sweeps it away. Vulcan trying to pick it up, but it's going to be picked up instead and cleared by the Bears to center. Allison's on it to Cavadelli over the line, left wing side with Fitzpatrick. Puck is centered, but cleared away by Rowe. Ahead it goes to Risling. Kept in by Tukey briefly, but Carlson has it at center for the Jacks. To Johnson over the line, dumps it in. And deep in the zone, Allison chases, overskated. Puck is loose, left wing boards out to the point. Rolled through a screen, tipped right on, but Jensen made the save and held on for the faceoff. He's out of a playoff spot. There, we got a very creditable record of 11-12-2. Bears are 14-11-1. Play is on. Steve Smith trying to move it out of the zone. He does to center. It rolls deep into the Jack zone, knocked away by Gannett, but Lamoureux picked it up, and Gannett had to hustle back. Now behind the net, Hill is there. Hill had Armstrong right circle, but Charlesworth steals and sends it out to center for Mathiasen. Jack sent it into the Bear zone. Jensen at the side of the net, leaves it for Lamoureux. Now Smith to Hill. Back to Lamoureux off his skate. Puck is loose, right wing board. Still in the Bear zone. And it's going to be picked up by Lamoureux. Mitch cuts right, sends it ahead, backhand to Dobbin. And Brian Dobbin sends it in left wing side. Smith pinching from the left wing. Got a shot on goal. A save by Gannett. Lamoureux trying to step in front. He scored!
Good shot by Mitch Lamoureux coming out from behind the net on his off. Actually, that is his wing. He's on the left wing, but the way he was stepping out, 7.
Number 9.
By number 18, Brian Dobbin.
Dobbin gets an assist.
Number 4, Steve
And Smith. Play is on. Jerry Gillis steps right in. Backhand shot. Save. Canetti holds on for the faceoff. Penalty coming up here. Bears have come out strong. Tripping is the call. And going off, it appears, is faceoff. Right offensive circle for the Bears. Power play opportunity here for Hershey, but the puck is cleared off the draw by the Jacks. Bears lead at 1-0. Kevin McCarthy back for Hershey at his own line now. Plays it ahead, center ice. Knocked down, left wing side. Tukey chases, and Vulcan picks it up though for the Jacks and zips it up into the player bench area. That hit a gentleman that...
No, I didn't see it coming out.
Well, he turned his head and hit him on the shoulder blade. Dobbin now off the draw, drops it left point for Allison. Ahead to Dobbin. Bears are on the power play here. Dobbin is at the circle, left wing side, in deep for Tukey in front. Fitzpatrick couldn't get the good shot off. Tukey trying to send it out, right wing side. McCarthy bouncing puck. Nice job keeping it in. Sends it across to Dobbin. Now to Allison. Allison back to Dobbin. At the circle, left wing side, out high to McCarthy, right point. Back to Allison, left point. In deep for Dobbin. In the slot, now circle left side for Fitzpatrick, back to Dobbin. Dobbin looking. Plays it across. Tukey, top of the right wing circle to Allison, a drive. It went wide, tipped that way. And Vulcan sends it around to the near side. Tevens is there and clears out to the neutral zone. Bears pick it right back up. Fitzpatrick trying to move it ahead. He does to Tukey. Now back to the red line for Allison. Bears have 43 seconds left on the power play. Allison sends it in. Going to be picked up though and cleared all the way down by Mickey Vulcan. Half a minute left in the Bears power play. Hershey leads 1-0 first period. And back on it now is Allison. And he'll start it out. Ray sends it ahead for Cavadelli. Nice head man pass to Knockbauer to Maxwell over the line. In the left circle, a shot save. Rebound shot in front. And cleared away. Cavadelli at the right point couldn't keep it in. And it's poked up into the crowd. Maxwell on the rebound. Bobby did a great. And that's what it is. So the Bears, as Bob said, 2-man advantage for 12 seconds. The Bears gained possession early here. They have time for a rush before the 12 seconds expire. It's going to be faced off just outside the Bears' offensive blue line. Game number 27 on the year for Hershey, looking for win number 15. Off the draw, puck is going to be picked up by Vulcan. And he drives it all the way down. Bouncing puck. It bounced right in on goal. Jensen stayed with it. And it's a one-man advantage now for the Bears. Campanelli will start it out with Maxwell. Second consecutive power play, though, for the Bears. Nice job by Maxwell around Risling. Maxwell into the zone, left wing side. Chases into the corner. Charlesworth is there. Trying to send it around. Kept in by Smith, but picked up and cleared to center. Now Campanelli nearly lost it to Carlson. Carlson steps into the Bears zone. Stops near circle, but Knockbauer back checking is on it for the Bears. Head to Steve Smith. Bears will start it out now. Smith across to Campanelli. Bears with 1:17 left on the power play. Campanelli drives one in, but offside. We'll take timeout. 15:06 left to play. First period, it's 1-0 Bears. Face-off neutral zone. Hill is on it for the Bears. And McCarthy across to Allison, and Allison drives one in around the boards. Far side. Bears on the power play for another minute or so here. Hill trying to dig it free along the right wing boards to Tukey. Tukey out to Allison. At the left point now, Allison holds across to McCarthy. Back to Allison. Wrist shot, blocked. Allison gets it back to McCarthy, right point. Holding. Back to Allison, one-timer save. Rebound kicked away by Terrian. Kept in by Allison as he pinched from the left point. Tukey behind the net. Battles around the net he goes. Right circle, out high to Fitzpatrick. Ross holding top of the right circle to McCarthy, a drive. Just wide. Rebound is there. Allison knocked off the puck. It's going to be kept in, though, by McCarthy, left point. And it's loose at the blue line and going to be frozen there as McCarthy and Risling fell on the puck. Off the draw, Steve Smith for the Bears across to Armstrong. Armstrong at the right wing side and lost it there. Tevens has it for Baltimore. Into the Bears zone, right wing side. In the corner, takes a big hit from Smith. And Smith's stick broke, and he doesn't know it. Now he drops it. Tevens a shot high and wide. And Smith has a stick from Tukey now. And the Jacks are at full strength. Tevens trying to move it out to the right point, but it rolled out to the neutral zone. That was a crushing hit by Smith on Mark Tevens. Play is back into the Bear zone. Smith chases. Magoo is there for Baltimore, but icing is called on the Skipjacks, or yes, it is. Icing is the call. Face-off will come in the Bears' right offensive circle. 13:34 left to play. Period number 1. Gillis out there with Dobbin and Murray. And off the draw, the Jacks have it. Neil Bellin behind his own net. Both teams at full strength now. Bears 0 for 2 in the power play so far, but leading at 1-0. Now Gillis will keep it in right wing side to Dobbin, and he had Murray cruising in. Nice try there. The pass was blocked. Back come the Jacks. Into the zone, left wing side, Magoo centers, but Gillis is there for the Bears. Jerry Gillis ahead to Dobbin, trying to head man to Murray, but swept away by Vulcan. Puck is in the Jack zone, right defensive circle. Vulcan will play it ahead for Magoo, too far. Campanelli back for Murray. Right wing side, too far for Gillis. Dobbin trying to move in on it, but Vulcan stepped in front and has the puck out of the zone again for the Jacks. Vulcan drives it in, left wing side. Chasing was Loney, couldn't get there first. Magoo drops it to the circle far side, but Dobbin was there. Sends it to Campanelli. Out of John Stevens, back for the first time. Several weeks for the Bears. Stevens with the thumb injury. Now Gillis over the line, a drive. And a save by Gannett. Good hard shot there by Gillis as he crossed the offensive blue line. Back come the Jacks. On it is Charlesworth. Drives it into the Bear zone. This should be icing if Chikrin touches. He does. And the icing is called. So the face-off will begin. Off the draw, Chikrin right point drive went wide. Zukowski chases left wing side. Battle for it there, but it's cleared by the Jacks out through center. McCarthy back for the Bears. Behind his own net, swings it around to the far side and tries to head man. Too far for anybody. It's back into the Jack zone, sent around near side by Terrian. For Wilson, out to Belanger. Too far from Mokusak. He was cut off by Chikrin. Puck at the side of the net. Jensen trying to sweep it ahead. Wilson has it behind the Bears net. Threw it in front, shot, score. Great setup by Wilson to Belanger, and the Jacks have tied it up.
Really looked like Wilson was just trying to come around the net and do back. I thought that time
it up. Pretty setup from Wilson to Belanger. And And it's Belanger, 7th of the year. Play is back on. Bears send it into the zone. Comes right back out. Dobbin plays it across to Smith. Smith sends it in. Mokasak and Wilson get the assists. It's 1-1. And the Jacks trying to move it out of the zone. Can't do it. Lamoureux for the Bears. A drive. Saved by Gannett. Puck comes around near side. And Lamoureux digs for it. In deep for Hill. Too far. Rowe has it for the Jacks. Lost it to Lamoureux. Lamoureux trying to step in right wing side. Pulled down by Rowe. And the puck picked up by Vulcan. Vulcan slides it ahead. For Lemieux, back to Vulcan over the line, left wing side. Right wing looking for Bork, but Hill cut that off nicely and sends it around in the Bear zone and out to center. Lamoureux plays it through to the offensive line, but Bork is back for Baltimore. 10:46 left in period number 1. It's a tie game, 1-1, and the Jacks send it into the Bear zone. Stevens cuts Johnson off. Bears have the puck. Ray Allison is on it. Left wing side for Fitzpatrick over the line. Left circle looking for Tukey in front. The pass was blocked and cleared back to the neutral zone. Capadelli for Stevens. Now ahead for Tukey. Off his skate. Jacks have it. Johnson sends it in. Left wing side. Allison has it off the backboards. Drops it for Capadelli. Bears started right defensive circle. Cross to Stevens. Ahead to Tukey. He'll step right in. No.
Two-line pass.
Two-line passes called. We'll take timeout. 10:11 to go. Number 4, right in. Okay. Play is on. Jacks send one into the Bears zone. Campadelli from Jensen now to Tukey. Tukey will start it out for the Bears. Played it ahead to Allison. Back to Tukey. The rush starts. Over the line. Tukey a drive. Just shot it wide. Charlesworth on the rebound. Plays it out to center. Carlson for Johnson over the line. Offside. Series. Play is on. Bears back in their own zone. McCarthy will swing it around the net far side. Plays it out to center. Too far. Vulcan chases down. But Gannett out of the net. Plays it back to the neutral zone with help from Loney. And the Bears have to chase it down into their own zone. Chikrin wheeling in the far circle. He'll start it out. Chikrin lost it in the zone. Stevens picks it up. Plays it right wing side. McCarthy for the Bears. And he'll send it ahead for Maxwell. Over the line, right wing side to Zikowski in front. Shot, save by Gannett. Murray was in front. Great setup by Zikowski and Maxwell. And back come the Jacks. Loney over the line, left wing side. Slowed down by Chikrin. Magoo is on it, left circle. Out to the point and roll. Fanned on the shot. It rolls all the way back to the neutral zone. Chasing is Zikowski. Vulcan is on it for the Jacks from his own zone. Sends it ahead. Right wing side now, Stevens. Has Loney breaking for the net. Ridden off by Chikrin. Knockbauer for the Bears. Cleared out to center. Terrian is on it for Baltimore. Near side to Stevens. Ahead to Magoo. Into the zone with Loney left circle. A shot deflected over the net. As I believe Chikrin got a stick on it. Bears headman it out to center. Maxwell has Knockbauer and Gillis with a Maxwell a drive block. Gets the rebound back. Sends it in on goal. Easy stop for Gannett. Knockbauer now out to the point. Steve Smith a drive. Bounces in on goal. And Gannett holds on for the faceoff. Now Gillis was poking at a loose puck. And Wilson stepped in and gave Gillis a shot.
And then, well, Gillis was off balance. Loney grabbed a hold of him. Wilson and Gillis had been exchanging checks down in the corner just before that.
That puck was loose.
It looked like Gannett wasn't sure if he wanted to hold it or not. He was still trying to decide. And Gillis and Wilson will both be going off.
And we'll take a timeout. We have 8:12 left to play in the first period. A couple of penalties coming up here. The score is tied 1-1.
How about the front?
Fitzpatrick and caromed off his skate. He has to chase it down in his own zone. Now ahead to Steve Smith. Smith drives one into the zone. Around the boards, far side. Tukey kept it in, sent it in deep. Terrian for the Jacks ahead to Johnson. Johnson nearly lost it, but picks it up and skates it out to center for Terrian. Over the Bears line, left wing side. Drop pass for Carlson. His pass in deep for Johnson. Out to the point now. A drive by Bellin. Save. Rebound. Johnson couldn't get the stick on it. Bears clear it out to center. Bellin snared it and face off neutral zone. Bellin drives it in for the Jacks. Jensen the save. Campanelli on the rebound. And he loses it in front of his own net. Borka shot. Great save. Jensen. Rebound is loose. But Dobbin for the Bears. And out to Lamoureux from Knockbauer at center. Over the line. Lamoureux dumps it in left wing corner. Knockbauer chases. And sends it back for Lamoureux. Trying to move it across for Dobbin. Couldn't do it. Campanelli kept it in right point drive. And deflected way up in the air. And out to center it goes. And that hit Belland apparently. And he's hurt. And he was... I don't know where he was hit, Bob, but Campanelli cranks one up anywhere. Play is on, and the Jacks have it out to center and into the zone. Risling, a shot. It was deflected wide. Nice setup as Risling was sprung into the zone left wing. Bears are out at center now. Knockbauer drives one in. Around the boards it goes. Right wing side. Mokosak avoids the forechecking of Brian Dobbin. Gave it away to Knockbauer though. Knockbauer looking right wing for Dobbin. Too far. Battle along the right wing boards now. Puck swept behind the Jacks net. Knockbauer picks it up. Dobbin is there now trying to roll it in front. It hit a stick and deflects to Risling. He carries to center over the Bears line. Right wing side trying to send Mokosak in. Stevens knocks it away nicely and the Bears are back in the neutral zone. Knockbauer dumps it in left wing side. Behind the net it goes. Gannett nearly lost it to Dobbin. Dobbin battling with Mickey Vulcan. And the Bears will keep it in the zone. Hill at the right wing side. Out high to McCarthy. Left point. Sends it deep in the zone. Murray is there. Tried to center. But Gannett was alert. Back to Murray. It goes to Maxwell. Couldn't get the shot away. Chikrin out to McCarthy through a screen. Tipped. Score. Yes! Murray. Mike Murray. Bottom of the right wing circle. And he pumps it by Gannett. And the Bears lead it 2-1.
The original shot came from McCarthy at the point. He didn't shoot it hard, just wanted to get it on net, hope for a deflection. Al Hill had a swing.
The first shot went in, Bobby, but that came back to Murray. And at 14:36, the Bears have a 2-1 lead. Mike Murray with number 2 on the year.
Mike Murray.
And puck is loose, neutral zone. Off the draw, now Charlesworth has it. Hill gets an assist. And McCarthy the other. Jacks forechecking in the Bears zone. Magoo trying to center, couldn't do it. Chikrin has it for the Bears. Dumps it to center. Now it's going to be picked up by Terrian. Knocked down by McCarthy in the neutral zone. Magoo back on it though for the Jacks. Over the Bears line. Steps into the left circle. Murray rides him into the boards. Going to be kept in left point. Charlesworth a drive. And the puck deflected just wide of Jensen, who lost his goal stick. That nearly popped behind him. Jensen without the stick. Magoo top of the slot. Shot went wide. Chased down by Stevens. Chikrin has it for the Bears. Jensen has his stick back, and the Bears clear to center.
Jensen had snared the original shot out of the air, but was bobbling it. He lost his blocker on that also, but was able to recover that.
Now the Bears kept it in the Baltimore zone, but Terrian has it now. Ahead to Risling. Risling right wing side for Stevens. Make that Stevens. That's Mark Stevens of the Jacks. Bears regain now in their own zone. Armstrong ahead at center. Too far for Allison. And Belland's back on the ice. Plays it across for Johnson. And he steps into the zone. Right wing side. Johnson ridden into the boards, but Carlson sets up Del Call. A shot deflected by Armstrong. On it now is Allison for the Bears. He plays it in left wing side. Bouncing puck. Vulcan is there and tries to move it ahead. Smith's pinch for the Bears from the left point, but it's cleared out to center. Belland has Johnson into the Bears on left wing side. Johnson trying to Center couldn't do it as Armstrong rode him off the play. Fitzpatrick now for the Bears, caroms it out to the neutral zone. Bears lead 2-1 here. Lamoureux and Murray for Hershey. And it's Roger Belanger for the Jacks. Jacks started back. They'll call to Carlson. To Johnson over the line. Right circle. Johnson plays it across. Knocked away by Campanelli. Sends it around but not out. Bellin left point a drive. Stopped by Campanelli in the slot. Sends it ahead to Fitzpatrick. Ross Fitzpatrick over the line with Dobbin. Left circle looking for Tukey. To Campanelli, a shot. He shot it just wide. Nice setup there, but back come the Jacks. This will be a 2-on-1 break unless Tukey gets back. Matthias and a shot. Save. Rebound cleared away by Stevens and shot down the ice by the Bears. And this will not be icing. Charlesworth back on it for Baltimore. Played it around far side off his own man's skate. Dobbin now for the Bears. Trying to keep it in the zone. Right point Chikrin does. Sends it in deep for Dobbin. He chases left wing corner. Plays it along the left wing boards. Hill trying to move it out for McCarthy. Couldn't do it. Sends it instead back to the circle. Lamoureux and Dobbin are there. Puck is loose. Picked up by Matthiasen of the Jacks. And he'll send Bork out of Terrian. Still in the Jack zone to Charlesworth. Now it's cleared out to center, but Dobbin has it to Lamoureux. Lamoureux left circle looking. Plays it across, but Dobbin was pulled down. And Hill sends it behind the net looking for Lamoureux. And Chikrin is there. The puck is going to be frozen. We'll take timeout. A couple of minutes left here in period number 1. It's 2-1 Bears. Neutral zone, Knockbauer, Zukowski, and Maxwell with McCarthy and Smith at the red line. Smith drives it into the zone. Referee Rob Schick looks at Smith. He was nearly hit by that puck. Jacks will send it right back out. Vulcan at center. Moves it in over the line, but McCarthy sent it right back out. Knockbauer, Vulcan bump. Puck is picked up by Magoo into the Bears zone. A shot. Quick stick save there by Jensen. And the Bears clear it to the neutral zone. Maxwell is on it. Trying to send Knockbauer away, couldn't do it. Puck cleared back to the neutral zone. Smith is there for the Bears, sends it back in. And it caroms to the side of the Baltimore net. Vulcan plays it ahead for Stevens. And sent in offside by McCarthy. And the Jacks have it delayed offside here. Is going to be called. So we'll take another play is on. Jacks at center. Carlson sends it in for Johnson, right wing side. He's hit by Stevens into the boards. A minute left in the period. Play is in the Bears zone, but Allison fell on the puck far corner. And the play is frozen there.
Came through as they always do. They had 4 goals, all of them in the second period. Allison had 2. Fitzpatrick and Tukey each had 1.
Bears won 4-2 last Saturday. And Allison had the game winner on an unassisted goal.
Brian Dobbin, 2 goals, 2 assists.
That was an exciting game because the Bears really had to hold on to that early 3-0 lead. Jensen played superbly. Bears have it out of the zone. Stevens dumps it to center, but nobody there to collect. Terrian sends it right back in for Baltimore. Bouncing puck off the boards. Carlson picks it up. In the slot, a backhander deflected wide. Nice move there by Carlson to step right in. Bears are back. Allison over the line, right wing side. Indeed, Rod Risling is there. Baltimore, Fitzpatrick knocked it away. Terrian picks it up for the Jacks, and he'll send it ahead for Johnson. Johnson is at center. Into the Bears zone, he sends it left wing side. Campanelli is back for the Bears. Ahead to Tukey. Tukey trying to head man for Fitzpatrick. Terrian stepped in and picked it up and whacked it out of midair into the Bears zone. Time winding down here in the period. Bears will take a 2-1 lead into the dressing room. Stevens a long drive on goal, and that's it for the buzzer. A reminder to the stations, we'll tag on the last spot here. The score at the end of 1 is the Bears 2, the Jacks 1. We'll have a first period summary right after this. Hershey Bears Booster Club trivia have out majors. 2 misconduct penalties called. Play is on. Dobbin, 2-on-1 break, possibly with Hill into the zone. Right wing side, a shot, a save by Gannett. Dobbin centers it, bounced up, and Gannett was able to stay with it at the left point. McCarthy couldn't keep it in. It's out to center, and he sends it into the zone now. Behind the net it goes. Hill chases far side, sends it for Lamoureux behind the net. It skips all the way around the right wing boards. Chikrin sends it back along the dasher behind the net for Hill. The Lamoureux off his stick and picked up by the Jacks. Charlesworth headmans at center for Stevens. Looking left wing for Loney. Too far. Now Loney along the end boards. Tries to sweep it in front. Going to be picked up though by McCarthy. And the Bears will start it out. McCarthy with Hill 2-on-2. Now Lamoureux down the right wing side into the zone. Trying to move it in front. Hit the side of the net. Hill is there for Campanelli. A drive and deflected up off the glass. And where did it go?
It went out of play. Gannett was out of position, but got back in quick, threw his right shoulder out, and made the save.
That puck popped up. He was able to stay with it. Play is on, and Rowe has it for Baltimore. Circles the net far side. Ahead to Carlson. Carlson looking in turn for Johnson. It's picked up by Rowe at center and sent in. Stevens back for the Bears. Forecheck by Scott Johnson of the Skipjacks. Bears sent it out to center, but Vulcan will pick it up now and retreats back into his own zone. Mickey Vulcan behind his own net sends it near side for Rowe. And Rowe headmans to center for Lemieux. Off his stick, John Stevens sent it to the offensive line. Mathiasen and Vulcan bump there. Jacks have it. Rowe out to center for Mathiasen. Ridden off by Campanelli. Maxwell on the loose puck for the Bears, and Hershey will start it out. Leading it 2-1. Maxwell plays it left wing side for Zikowski. Bounced off his stick. Mathiasen in his own zone. Loose puck picked up by Alain Lemieux. And he'll start it out, center ice. Lemieux is over the line, left wing side, left circle, shot, saved by Jensen. Nifty move there by Lemieux. Puck, far boards, Bork and Fitzpatrick battle. It's going to be frozen. We'll take timeout. 17:46 left to play. Second period, it's 2-1 Bears. Face-off will come in the Skipjacks right offensive circle at the top of the circle, won by the Bears, and Smith has it. Trying to move it out to center, couldn't do it. Carlson kept it in, right wing side, steps to the side of the net, centered. Nobody there, but that's because someone was pulled down. Penalty coming up here on the Bears, and Del Call was pulled down. Carlson tries to center at the side of the net. Jensen pins it for the face-off, and the Jacks will have their first power play of the evening. Penalty will come at 2:31.
I believe it'll be on Allison.
Smith for hooking. And Monday, December 27th, 28th, 29th, here at Hershey Park Arena, 6 years to 19 years. Hockey players. Bears break it out off the draw. Mitch Lamoureux over the line, right wing side. Sends it deep in the zone, trying to center it. It hit the side of the net. Lamoureux back on it. Bears a man short here, and the Bears doing some good work in the offensive zone, short-handed. Now Vulcan has it for Baltimore. He'll skate it out to center, drives one in. Jensen steers it away. Mathiasen chases. Left wing boards, had it knocked away, kept in left point by Charlesworth. Charlesworth lost it off his own stick. Tukey has it for the Bear. Tim Tukey with McCarthy breaking left wing. Tukey holding, looking, knocked down. And Bork has it for the Jacks. He'll start it back, 4-on-3, over the line with Lemieux. Lemieux stops, right wing side, in the slot. Charlesworth a shot, save, Jensen, rebound shot, hit the side of the net. And now Mathiasen tried to swing it around in front, couldn't do it. It's going to be picked up by Vulcan. Across for Charlesworth. Penalty coming up here, though, on Baltimore. Holding call coming up on the Jacks. Oh, no, it'll come in the neutral zone now. So the Bears, 7 seconds. Once the Smith hooking call expires. Play is on, and stepping right in, Riesling a shot, save Jensen. And the rebound rolls to the side of the net. McGew is on it there. Great stop by Jensen. Out to the point, Terry in a shot, he shot it wide. And on the rebound now it's Maxwell. Starting it out for the Bears, 4-on-4 over the line. Kevin Maxwell, right wing for Campanelli. Threw it in front, but it's picked up there by Belland. Right wing side for Magoo, on the right side over the line. And crisscrosses with Riesling. Magoo trying to play the puck along the left wing boards. Bumped by Dobbin. Maxwell hit by Terrian. Magoo has it right side. A shot by Bellin. Saved by Jensen. Rebound comes to the near side. Campanelli there for the Bears. Jacks with some good pressure here. And finally the Bears able to clear. And Gannett out of his net to the near side. Sends it ahead for Terrian. He dumps it down into the Bears zone again. Chasing will be Allison. This should be icing. And the face-off back the other way. We'll take timeout. 15:31 left to play. Second period, it's 2-1 Bears. Gary Risling called 10-minute misconduct at 4:20. It's going to be Tukey up front with Fitzpatrick, McCarthy, and Allison. The other half of the quartet out there. It's still 4-on-4. Now it's 5-on-4. Bears have the power play, but the Jacks have it in the zone. Headman down to Carlson, and Carlson dumps it into the Bears' end. Hershey's third power play of the evening. McCarthy back for the Bears. Ahead to Hill. Hill in turn for Tukey with a 7-game scoring streak to Fitzpatrick, right circle. In the shot, save, rebound, shot, went wide. Hill is on it now, left circle for the Bears. Out high to Allison. Allison back for Hill, left circle to Allison at the blue line. Shot, save, Gannett. Rebound, chased down by Hill. Along the left wing boards, holding. Plays it in deep for Tukey. For Fitzpatrick, shot, save, rebound, hit the side of the net. Tukey's on it now for the Bears. Left circle out for Allison, back to Tukey. Back to Allison, left point, a drive. Deflected, score! It's 3-1 Bears.
Looked like Hill and Fitzpatrick were both in front of the net. I'm not sure which, if either of those tipped it. They like to set up Allison on the point on the power.
Tim Tukey. He'll get an assist. Hill should get the other.
Number 17.
Make it Fitzpatrick, I beg your pardon.
13.
And it's 3-1 Bears. Bellin sends it into the Bears zone. Maxwell chases it down behind his net. Nice move, trying to get it out to Hill. Or make that Gillis. It's out to center. Murray knocked down, and the Jacks regain. Tyrion ahead to Stevens. Has Mokosak breaking off his stick. Rolled in on goal. Jensen knocked it away, and Mokosak now slashes Maxwell. Cross-checks Jensen.
What started with Mokosak on the first time pass and that slashing Jensen on the arm. Jensen turned around and said something to him. Maxwell gave Mokosak a token check to let him know that someone's watching him, and Mokosak came back with a high stick. Luckily it hit Maxwell on the back of the helmet, and the original call was Mokosak. It'll be interesting to see how much of a penalty and if anyone else goes.
So the ex-Bear, 30-goal scorer last year, stirring to the head of Kevin Maxwell. So neither team with a man advantage here. Play is on, and a hand pass on the Bears, and play is stopped. All right, maybe it does account for it. 2 minutes for high-sticking Maxwell, 2 for Jensen. Jensen gets 4 all by himself, so it even things out. Play is on. Bears have it center ice. Jerry Gillis over the line, a drive, blocked. He gets it right back, left point. Drop pass for Smith, a shot. Gannett made the save and held on for the faceoff. We'll take a timeout here. We have 13:42 left. Play is on. Jacks have it. They'll skate it out of their zone. Bellin lifts it in, right wing side, around the boards. It comes near side. Armstrong sent it to Maxwell. Now Knockbar will send Smith out. 3-on-2 over the line. Steve Smith, a drive, left circle, saved by Gannett. And it comes around right side. Maxwell has it at center now. Nearly lost it to Lemieux. Did a good job to retain it. Gillis has it for the Bears, neutral zone. Lost it. Bellin picks it up across near side for Terrian. Terrian circles at his own line. He'll start it out, right wing, plays it ahead, too far for Smith, or too far for Bork, I should say. Smith was the closest to the puck. Maxwell has it now for the Bears, out to center with Gillis. 2-on-2 with Knockbauer over the line. Gillis couldn't step around Volkin. Has it though to Knockbauer, shot, and a save by Gannett. On it is Vulcan behind his own net. 3-1 Bears lead here. Second period, Dobbin kept it in for the Bears. The Jacks unable to clear the zone. But Baltimore is back on it. Mitch Wilson on the right wing side, plays it into the Hershey zone. Wilson chases, pops out to the far circle. Lamoureux ahead to Dobbin, and Dobbin had it swept away by Mark Stevens. The Jacks in the neutral zone. Wilson working on Chikrin, sends it in with Belanger, left circle drive, save Jensen, and he'll hold on for the faceoff. Faceoff will come in the Bears zone. Sunday running all the way through to a 4 o'clock start on Saturday, 9:30 start on Sunday, and on Monday the schedule begins at 6:30 a.m. and the last game will start at 8:30 p.m. Now, if you need more information, call the Hershey Park Arena at 534-3900. Play is on. Charlesworth has it for the Jacks. Across. Couldn't get it to Vulcan. Bears have it. Dobbin a shot. Save. Gannett. Rebound centered, but Belanger has it for the Jacks. Couldn't clear. Chikrin looking for Zikowski in the slot. Couldn't find him. It's cleared to center by the Jacks. Zikowski back on it from Chikrin. Couldn't send Lamoureux in, but Dobbin has it. He lets one go. Blocked by Charlesworth on a good play. And it's out to Stevens at center, trying to move it around McCarthy. Ridden off by McCarthy. Chikrin has it for the Bears. Plays it around near side for Dobbin. Dobbin lost it to Stevens. He lost it off his own stick. Now Dobbin has it for the Bears. Sends it behind his own net. McCarthy is there. And the Bears alternate captain sends it around to the neutral zone. McCarthy in that alternate captain position because Studd is recalled. Jacks come back. Magoo, a shot from the left wing side. And Jensen got a piece of it. Set up nicely there by Stevens. Now Tukey has it for the Bears. 3-on-3. Tim Tukey steps over the line. Steps right in. He shoots and he shot it wide. Tukey's still on it. Out to the point. Campanelli cranks it up. Blocked wide. Allison has the rebound. Sends it back behind the net. Fitzpatrick dumped. Jacks have the puck, but not out. Kept in by Campanelli. Right circle. Fitzpatrick chases. Gannett out of the net. Plays it around to the near side. Tukey is there. In the top of the slot. Campanelli a shot. Saved by Kinnan, a beauty. Good pressure by the Bears. And out come the Jacks. Loney, left wing side. Still on it now. Drops it deep in the zone. Looking for Johnson and Magoo. Johnson left wing corner for Baltimore. Along the left wing boards. Plays it right wing side, but Tukey is there for the Bears. And he'll start it from behind his own net. Tukey really a smart move there. Nifty move as he stepped right in on Gannett moments ago. Bears have it at center. John Stevens drives one in. Caroms around to the far side and cleared all the way through into the Bears zone. Armstrong is back on it for Hershey. Circles his net to the far side. He'll start it back. Ian Armstrong looking right wing, too far for anybody. Bounces to the far boards, and we're going to have icing called on the Bears. We'll take timeout. 9:50 left to play now in period number. Left of Darren Jensen. Bears leading it 3-1. Ralph Keller will be by for an edition of Keller's. The last 8 games has 5 goals and 11 assists for 16 points. Way out in front right now, anyway, in the American Hockey League scoring race with 44 points now. Bruce Boudreau of Nova Scotia has 33. Goaltender Darren Jensen, some need of some liquids, and that's why play has been stopped here. Possibly somewhat dehydrated, and he's been allowed to replenish himself with 9:50 to go in the middle period. And the faceoff will come to his left. Bears looking for their 15th win of the year. This would be, if they can hold on, win number 9 at home. Bears have lost 3 here at Hershey Park Arena. Keep in mind the Bears started the season with a record of 2-3 in their first 5 games at the arena and have won 6 in a row. Keeping the Bears holds on to the latest save. We'll take timeout. 9:06 left. Face-off, controlled by Chikrin of the Bears. Bears leading at 3-1. And Chikrin will start it out. Far side at center now, over the line, left wing side. Chikrin trying to step around. Vulcan couldn't do it. Puck, though, is deep in the Baltimore zone. Picked up there by Johnson. Headmans to Magoo at center. 2-on-2 now with Loney over the line. Poke checked away by Allison. And the Bears have it now. Allison is at center, over the line, right wing side. At the right circle, Ray swings wide, throws it in front. Nobody there to bang it home. And Johnson has it back out to center for Baltimore. Dumps it in left wing side. Loney is on it. Briefly, Murray picks it up for the Bears. Ahead to Allison, too far. It's at center ice. Rowe has it for the Jacks. Drives one in. Jensen has it centered, but Magoo couldn't get the shot on goal. Vulcan has it left circle, a drive. Saved by Jensen, rebound to McCarthy. And he'll head man too far for Gillis. At center ice, picked up by Johnson, but Murray has it for the Bears. Sends it in. Right wing side, 7:59 left in the second period. Bears leading 3-1. Jacks come back. Loney left wing into the zone. A shot up into the crowd. She goes. So the Jacks are 0 for 1. Bears send out Tukey, Fitzpatrick, and Dobbin. Far side from his left defensive circle. Campanelli is at center. Nice move around Charlesworth. Left circle drive. That was blocked up behind the net. Carlson couldn't pick it up, but Bork has it for Baltimore. Headman's to center. That's knocked down by a high stick. And that's going to be whistled down. Deli and Stevens. Off the draw, Tukey is on it. Plays it forward. Dobbin too far. Mokosak has it for the Jacks. Sends it in right wing corner. Stevens back for the Bears. Campanelli helping out. Bork and Carlson forechecking. And the puck is frozen along the end boards in the Bears zone. We'll take timeout. 7:12 left, middle period. Hershey 3, Baltimore 1. Play is on, and Mokosak, a big hit on Fitzpatrick. Jacks kept it in the zone, but now it's cleared to center by Tukey. And Mokosak back on it for Baltimore at center from Bork. Bork ridden off by Stevens. Puck sent in offside. And a quick center ice. Bears leading it 3-1 here. Off the draw. Bears have it. Steve Smith. Near side to Armstrong. Bears at their own line. Armstrong's pass too far for Zikowski. And this will be icing on the Bears. So the faceoff comes all the way back down into the... Jensen's record coming in. 9-8. Looking for his 10th win. Off the draw. Armstrong has it for the Bears to Lamoureux. Poke checked away by Bellin. Bears have it. Knockbauer sends it in. Back on it, though, is Vulcan for the Jacks. Deep in his own zone. Lamoureux forechecking. Vulcan sends it ahead at center. Bellin is there. Right wing side for Belanger. Drop pass for Bellin. In the slot. Backhander save. Jensen, he'll hold on. Nice offensive work there by the Jacks. Jensen points on the year at that pace. It'll be interesting. See if the Bears centerman can maintain the pace. Off the draw, Vulcan sends it along the right wing side. Bounces behind the Bears net. McCarthy is there. And moves it ahead for Allison. Kept in, though, by the Jacks. Chikrin chases for the Bears, far side. And he'll play it ahead to Knockbauer. Bears captain over the line with Allison. Right wing side, Allison trying to center. Gannett comes out, sends it around near side. Bears keep it in. Hill along the right wing corner boards. Still battling. Allison Allison steps in for the Bears to Knockbauer, back looking for Hill. That was swept back to the corner. Allison battling with Rowe. Now Knockbauer is on it. Circles the net to the far side. Tried to center. Puck knocked down, and the Jacks will lift it out to the neutral zone. Mathiasen is on it for Teven. Tries to split the Bears defense, but he created an offside. We'll take a timeout. 5:60. Thank you. Wilson and Rowe were chatting a bit. The face-off, picked up by Terrian. Neutral zone, over the line with Magoo. Poke checked away. Knockbauer has it for the Bears. McCarthy into the zone with Knockbauer. Now Hill is there. Top of the slot, Hill, right wing side for Allison, off his skate. To Chychrun right side, a drive from the point went wide. Now Johnson is on it for Baltimore. Headmans it nicely out to Magoo. Magoo at center, 2-on-2 with Loney. Magoo steps around Chychrun. Couldn't get the shot off, pulled down by Chychrun, no call. And the puck around to the near side. Jacks keep it in, Chychrun behind the net. Plays it around far boards, Hill tries to clear, and he does with McCarthy. Now with Dobbin too far, and Dobbin chases into the zone. Gannett comes out, plays it far boards. It's in the Baltimore zone, cleared out to center now. Magoo is there for the Jacks. Lost it to Stevens. He sends it to the offensive line for the Bears. Swept back to the neutral zone. Picked up there by Magoo. Plays it ahead to the Bears line. John Stevens on it for Hershey. Head to Gillis. Gillis sends it in. Round it comes, near side. Dobbin, right wing boards. Sent it deep into the zone. Murray is there, but Terrian for the Jacks sent it to the point, kept in by Campanelli. Shot was blocked wide. Johnson clears to the neutral zone. Stevens is there. Back to Campanelli and his own line across to Stevens. And he headmans at center for Murray. Has a goal tonight, right? Circle shot. Saved by Gannett, and up over the net it went. That would have gone top corner, but it deflected up over the net. It hit his glove and bounced over the net. Jacks have it. Mokosak trying to clear. Couldn't do it. Gillis kept it in. Left wing side looking for Dobbin. But Mokosak knocked that away. Johnson slides it out to the neutral zone. Campanelli on it for the Bears. Plays it in. Behind the net, Gannett leaves it for Charlesworth. Sends it around to Johnson. Knocked off his stick by Tukey. Kept in by the Bears. In the slot, Maxwell couldn't get to it. Out come the Jacks. Mokosak with Lemieux. Jacks slide it into the zone. Smith sends it right back out for the Bears. Tukey is there for Armstrong. Armstrong plays it in. Bounces left wing circle. Terrian for Baltimore. He'll start it out far side. Looking for Lemieux. Now Charlesworth sends it into the Bears zone. Smith is there and sent it off Tukey. It was nearly centered in front by the Jacks, but it's behind the Bears net now. Smith is there. Lemieux for the Jacks, right circle, looking for Vulcan. A shot was blocked. Good pressure here by Baltimore. Lemieux again, right circle. This time looking for Mokosak. Stolen by the Bears. And out they break. 2-on-2, now 3-on-2. Maxwell, left circle, looking. Tukey in the middle, couldn't get to it, and Gannett plays it out to the neutral zone. Too far for Mokosak. That would have been a break for the Jacks. McCarthy hustles back for the Bears, and he'll swing it around his net to the near side. McCarthy pulled down by Mokosak. He's going off. Bears still have the puck. Delayed penalty. Tukey for Fitzpatrick. Trying to move it back for Tukey, but it's picked off by Lemieux, and the play is called. So the Bears will have the man advantage. We'll take timeout. 2:02 left to play. Middle period. It's 3-1 Bears. At 17:58. That's his second 10-minute misconduct of this period. Risling goes. 10 minutes for Gary Risling. Leaving the ice surface reluctantly. Just 2 goals and 4 assists, 6 points in 25 games. Waiting for the draw. Lamoureux is going to be waved out of the circle, I believe. Steve Miller and Steve Horney, the linesmen tonight. Rob Schick is the referee. And And we're still waiting for the draw here. 3-1 Bears lead it in the second period. 2:02 left. And Lamoureux's waved out of the circle. Knockbauer steps in. And the crowd getting antsy. Play is on, off the draw. Bears have it. Campanelli to McCarthy. Sends it deep in the zone. Lamoureux's there. Bears on the power play. The puck is swept around and out by Carlson. Campanelli back on it for the Bears. He'll start it from behind his own net. And he plays it ahead to Lamoureux. Bears are out on the power play to Dobbin now, left wing for Lamoureux, and Knockbauer rolls it in front. But it was picked up by Gannett, cleared by the Jacks to center. Bears have it neutral zone. Knockbauer will start it back in. Looking left wing, he's got Dobbin there at the circle. Out to the point for McCarthy, back to Dobbin, left wing side. Dobbin holding to Campanelli, a shot, he shot it wide. Knockbauer has it for the Bears along the end board. Lamoureux steps in, plays it far corner for Dobbin. Right point looking for Campanelli, knocked down nicely by Carlson. And out to the line it goes, kept in by Knockbauer. Lamoureux now looking for Dobbin. That puck was knocked out to the line. McCarthy kept it in right wing side. Vulcan is there though for the Jacks, and Headman's it out. Stevens may have a break here. McCarthy back in position. Stevens a shot, and he shot it high and wide. Good short-handed bid there for the Jacks. Carlson now loses to Dobbin. Dobbin will start it out for the Bears, still on the power play. Dobbin trying to move in over the line, right wing side. He does. Plays it around the net to the far side. Lamoureux's there. Now Dobbin back for the Bears, left circle. In the slot, Fitzpatrick shot, save, rebound shot, and that just went wide. On the carom, it's Dobbin now, far boards. 22 seconds left in the period to Smith, right side to Allison. Back for Dobbin, a shot, save, Gannett. And on the rebound, Vulcan trying to move it out for Carlson, who clears all the way down. That should do it for the period and for the power play. Smith back for the Bears, nearly gave it away. Magoo would have had a short-handed bid there. 2 seconds left, that'll do it at the end of 2 periods.
Second period shots on goal by Baltimore, and for Hershey to wreck the first period shots.
The third period here, Bears lead it 3-1 after 2. And play is on. McCarthy for the Bears from the red line ahead of Lamoureux. Looking back for McCarthy. That was knocked down. Now McCarthy gets it back. Left circle. In deep with it. Centered, but knocked away. And still the Bears keep it in. Left wing side. Hill is there for Lamoureux, left wing corner. Battle for it. Lamoureux trying to freeze it for the draw. Couldn't do it. Hill is on it now for the Bears. Trying to pin it to the boards. Likewise unable to, and Mathiasen from Magoo is out to center for the Jacks. Back to Magoo, steps right in, a backhander. Great stop by Jensen. Rebound picked up and centered by Mathiasen, but cleared by Chikrin. Back go the Bears. Lamoureux over the line with Dobbin. Looking back for Lamoureux, couldn't get it there. Lamoureux has it now, right circle, a shot, he scores! Mitch Lamoureux from an impossible angle. And it's 4-1 Bears. What a backbreaker that's got to be for the Jacks. Opportunity stoned by Jensen. Assists. Hill with a 2.9, Dobbin with a 2.9, and Charlesworth has the puck back deep in his own zone for the Jacks. 4-1 Bears. 1 minute into the third period now. Terrian. Too far from Mokusak. Campanelli back for the Bears. Across to Allison. Allison lifts it in. Left wing corner. Terrian is back. Around the net to the far boards. Pumped far side. Allison. Now Mokusak. Couldn't clear. Bears keep it in. Tukey. Pumped by Terrian. Has the puck. Drops it deep in the zone. Fitzpatrick chases. Plays it out to the point. Campanelli. Kept it in. Sent it deep in the zone. But Charlesworth is there for Baltimore, and he headmans out to center. Too far for Carlson. And the Bears send it back to the Baltimore line. Terrian is on it there. Sent it right on the stick of Tim Tukey. 2-on-2 now. Tukey fakes the shot, takes the shot. Gannett made the save. Now Charlesworth is on it. Back at center for the Jacks to Wilson. Wilson sends it deep in the Bears zone. John Stevens is there. Plays it back ahead for Allison. Allison's pass too far for Tukey. Belanger is on it for Baltimore. Sends it back to the Bears zone. Mokosak right wing circle. Stevens back for the Bears. Now Allison sends it around, but not out. Kept in by Rowe. A wrist shot. Deflected high and wide. Around it comes near boards. Cleared to center by Fitzpatrick. 17:42 left to play. Third period. Bears leading it 4-1. Jack sent it back into the Bears zone. Stevens is there. Slides it ahead for Tukey. Off his skate. Puck sent back to the Bears line. Belanger trying to step in. Swept away by Campanelli. Loose puck. And Tukey trying to move it ahead for Zukowski. Picked up by Wilson. A shot blocked. Bouncing near circle. Zukowski will play it out through center and all the way down. This will be icing on the Bears, and we'll take a timeout. We have 17 minutes, 12 seconds left to play. Third period, it's 4-1 Bears. Play is on. Volkin at the blue line. Top of the slot now. Drives one on goal. Save. Jensen rebound. And unable to poke it home was Belanger, but we've got a penalty coming up here, I believe, on the Bears. Slashing is going to be the call. And it's Zukowski at 2. Off the draw out to the point. Charlesworth. Right side for Volkin. Left wing side for Mokosak. At the circle, out high to Charlesworth. Back to Mokosak. Picked up, though, by Steve Smith and cleared all the way down. Back on it, Charlesworth, deep in his own zone. Baltimore on the power play here, but the Bears lead it 4-1. Third period action early in the third. Mokosak at center. He's over the Bears line, right wing side. Stops in the slot now for Lemieux. Took a hit from Smith, did Mokosak. Back come the Bears. 2-on-2, Knockbauer with Hill. Knockbauer, the shot, save. And the rebound, Hill is on it. Sends it around to the far boards. Mokosak is there. And he'll play it out to center. Carl Mokosak drops it for Bork and Lemieux. Now Bork into the zone, left wing side. Around the net he goes. To the right circle. Still on it. Bork drops it for Volkin. Trying to move in deep for Mokosak off his stick. But he sends it to Lemieux out high to Volkin, top of the slot. Right circle, Mokosak fanned on the shot. And Steve Smith is on it for the Bears. And clears to center. Terrian back on it for the Jacks. Now in his own zone. Sends it behind the net. Maloney is there for Volkin. 41 seconds now left on the Baltimore power play. Volkin will carry through the center ice circle. Over the line. Left wing side. Trying to move it around. Stevens couldn't do it. Sent it behind the Bears net. Mathiasen is there. Right wing corner. Mathiasen. Out high, right point for Terrian. In the slot, a drive. Blocked in the slot. Loose in front. And cleared by the Bears. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Zukowski. And the Jacks will start it out. Terrian from his own zone. And out through center. Dumps it in right wing side. Campanelli chases for the Bears. Sends it around. And Fitzpatrick tips it out to Zukowski. Bears break it out. Tukey, one man to beat. Over the line. Shot. Save. Gannett. Bears are at full strength. Tukey trying to center. Knocked away nicely by Mathiasen. Fitzpatrick was all alone in front. Mathiasen trying to move it out of the zone. He does to center ice. And Loney is there. Dumps it in right wing corner. Back is Murray for the Bears, along with Stevens. Stevens' pass intercepted by Mathiasen. Stevens regained, though, and sent it ahead to Fitzpatrick with Zukowski over the line. Zukowski lost it as he stepped across the blue line. Fitzpatrick picks it back up. Left circle, wrist shot went wide. Armstrong, a shot, partially fanned on it. Zukowski behind the net. Still on it behind the net now. Fell down. Volkin has it for Baltimore. 14-14 left third period. Volkin headmans to Magoo at center. Off his stick, Mathiasen drives it into the zone. Rebound is there. Jensen left it. Armstrong knocked it away, and Armstrong has it now at center for the Bears. Looking right wing side for Murray. Tipped it deep into the Baltimore zone. Gannett steers it ahead for Johnson. Smith trying to keep it in for the Bears, but offside. We'll take timeout. The Bears leading 4-1. is on. Jacks in the Bear zone. Right circle drive. Belanger, a save by Jensen. That was tougher than it might have been because Belanger partially fanned on that, and Jensen reacted to what he thought would be the hard drive. Play is in the neutral zone, and it's going to be picked up by Stevens. McCarthy off the bench, though, able to cut Stevens off, and the Bears will break it back the other way. Mike Murray on the right wing side looking for Gillis, too far, and Johnson is back on it for Baltimore, slides it out to center. Stevens has it for the Jacks, dumps it to the line. Johnson tried to step in. It's back to the neutral zone. On it, Mike Rowe lost it to Lamoureux. Mitch Lamoureux steps in. Left circle shot. Save Gannett. Rebound is loose in the slot. Lamoureux digs it free. Sends it in left wing corner. Good work by the Bears centerman Mitch Lamoureux, who has 2 goals tonight. And now on it for Baltimore is Vulcan. Sends it far side looking for Rowe. And it's cleared out to center ice by the Jacks. Bears lead at 4-1 third period. Now Rowe is on it, left defensive circle. Sends it ahead too far for Johnson. McCarthy on it for the Bears. And he'll play it ahead to Dobbin. Now to Lamoureux over the line. Drop pass for Dobbin in the circle. Shot wide. Rebound. Hill tried to center, couldn't do it. Lamoureux is there along the end boards in the Baltimore zone. And it's going to be dug free. Lamoureux chases. Now it's going to be frozen behind the Baltimore net. We'll take timeout. 12:05 left, third period. It's 4-1 Bears. Face off to the right of goaltender Steve Gannett. Off the draw, puck sent around far boards, kept in by Campanelli, right point. Now Knockbauer along the end boards. Couldn't center, but Zukowski has it. Steps around the net, far side, now right circle. Out high to Campanelli, back to Zukowski off his stick. And cleared out to center ice by John Del Call. Play is loose, neutral zone. Jacks have it. Bork into the Bears zone. Right wing side is shot or pass was deflected up into the crowd for the Fayette by a score of 4. Off the draw, Stevens has it for the Bears. Across to Campanelli. 4-1 Hershey. Now back to Stevens. He drives it in, left wing side, around the boards it goes. Terrian is there for Baltimore. Lost it to Knockbauer. Zukowski, a shot. Save, rebound, hit the side of the net. Now a centering pass by Zukowski blocked. Knockbauer made the steal. Zukowski had a couple of great chances. Baltimore now clears to center. Campanelli fanned on a pass but gets it back. Plays in the neutral zone. 11:05 to go, third period. Bork sends it into the Bears end behind the Hershey net. Stevens for the Bears. Sent it around far side. Mokosak is there. He plays it back behind the Bears net. Bork for Baltimore, center. Now a shot wide. Rebound. Going to be poked at by the Bears. Now Bork trying to center, but Jensen was alert and dove on it at the side of the net and held on. We'll take timeout. 10:44 left, third period, still 4-1 Bears. Face off to the left of Darren Jensen, who's played very well tonight against the Jacks. Armstrong for the Bears. For Dobbin, couldn't clear, but Dobbin gets it back, far circle, and sent it out to the neutral zone off Phil Bork's stick. Mickey Vulcan back on it for Baltimore. Plays it ahead for Mokosak, stolen by the Bears. Dobbin couldn't retain control, and Bork has it for Baltimore. Long drive into the Bears zone, bounces to the near side, and it's going to be cleared by Hershey. Dobbin is there, ahead to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick over the line, right wing side. Right point to Armstrong, a shot. Save on the blocker by Gannett. And Bork is on the rebound now. Plays it out to the neutral zone. Smith for the Bears. Steve Smith sends it right back in. Less than 10 minutes left in the third period. Bears leading at 4-1. Puck sent around near side. Stevens has it for Baltimore. Couldn't clear. Fitzpatrick from Dobbin, right circle. Looking in deep for McCarthy now. Left circle for Tukey, a shot. Great save by Gannett. Tukey on it now. Behind the net, but it's sent back out in front. Stevens clears to the neutral zone for Mokosak. He plays it into the Bears zone. Jensen will leave for Chikrin. Chikrin sends it out to center. And this is going to be icing on the Bears. That was semi-quick.
Rochester is losing bad.
Yeah.
is on, and it's back into the Baltimore zone. Now Stevens has it at center for Baltimore, ahead of Magoo. Magoo looking left wing, has Loney a shot wide. Rolls around near side. Stevens lays it back behind the Bears net. On it is Loney. Loney tried to center. Stevens was there, knocked away by Chikrin. And the Bears' Jerry Gillis has it for Murray. Murray left wing side into the zone. Pokes it around Bellin. Murray behind the net now. Right circle for Allison. Trying to get it back out to the point for Campanelli. Couldn't do it. Bellin is onto the zone for Baltimore. Now to Stevens. Stevens bumped by Stevens. Stevens right circle into the Bears zone. Penalty coming up here on Hershey. And John Stevens regains it for the Bears. And the Bears will be a man short.
Well, the Skipjack player pretty much fell on his own. Jerry Gillis will go off for a tripping. 11:31's the time. While I was gone, I overheard a conversation at the end of the second period between Troy Loney and Rob Schick as to why wrestling received the second 10-minute misconduct of the game. And Schick said, "He's always all over my back. Get him off my back."
Is that right?
And that was edited.
Cross it goes to Charlesworth, a drive. Puck jumped up on its edge. The shot went high. Now Lemieux in the circle for Belanger. Back to Lemieux. In deep for Bork. To Lemieux. Out to the point for Vulcan. Back to Lemieux. Right side. In deep for Bork. Right wing corner. Bork back to Lemieux. Bottom of the right wing circle. In front. Knocked away by Campanelli. Charlesworth is there. Shot. Save. Rebound. Save by Jensen. Lemieux had everything to shoot for there. And he kept it low, and Jensen made the save.
Lemieux had the entire. Lemieux just took too long. Jensen stuck the glove out, made the save. Unbelievable that he could get over that quick. Lemieux shaking his.
Successful stretch. Off the draw, Vulcan has it. Right side. Poke checked off the play by Lamoureux. It's out to center. Tukey is there. And he'll rag the puck back to his own zone for Steve Smith. 49 seconds left on the penalty to Gillis. Smith drives it all the way down. 7:11 to go, third period. Jacks back on it in their own zone. Lemieux will start it out. At center, fires it in. Bounces around far boards. Tukey is there to clear to the neutral zone. Tukey kept his streak alive tonight, 8 games in a row, with an assist on the Allison goal. Now Johnson has it for the Jacks into the zone, right wing side. Scott Johnson takes a hit, back up on it. He and Steve Smith battle near side. Puck dug free by Lemieux. Lemieux pulled down by Fitzpatrick. Loose puck again in the corner, frozen there for the faceoff. We'll take timeout, 6:34 left, third period, 4-1 Bears. Murray wins the draw back to Campanelli, and the Bears are at full strength as Gillis comes back on. Now Mathiasen has it for the Jacks into the Bears zone, but poke check there as he crossed the line. Murray has it back for Hershey, sends it in. Gannett out to send it around far boards. Gillis steered it to the top of the right wing circle. Murray has it for the Bears for Maxwell. Now stolen by Carlson. Still deep in the Bears offensive zone. And Maxwell trying to dig it free. He was knocked down. Still on it out to the point. Campanelli a shot. Kick save. Gannett. Stevens a shot. And Gannett didn't see it till the last second, but he got the pad out and made the save. And the Jacks clear to center. Mathiasen over the line. Left wing side. Rolled it in the slot. Stevens is there for the Bears. Too far for Gillis. Carlson back on it for Baltimore. Carlson tried to find Mokosak, but Murray stepped in for the Bears. Dumped it in. Bouncing puck. Saved by Gannett. And Terrien has it for Baltimore. Michel Terrien out to the neutral zone. Taken away by the back checking off. Jerry Gillis. Bears come back. Over the line. Dobbin with Lamoureux. Lamoureux a drive. It was blocked wide. Dobbin trying to move it for Zikowski. Bounces behind the net. Zikowski ridden off by Magoo. And Terrien sends it ahead for Stevens. Stevens in turn to Carl Mokosak into the Bears zone. Looking for Magoo. Magoo couldn't get the shot away. Bears have it again. Dobbin looking for Lamoureux. Lamoureux's been flying all night. Gannett comes out, sends it over around far side. Dobbin sends it in turn for Lamoureux to Zikowski, but but he couldn't pull the trigger. And the Jacks back the other way. Stevens over the line, right wing side, rolls it in front, and Jensen holds on. We'll take timeout. 4:40 left, third period. It's 4-1 Bears. December 5th when the Bears beat Newmarket, and we'll pick up on that thought in a moment here. Bears have it. McCarthy too far for Hill, and the Jacks have it neutral zone. Hill gets it back though and rolls it in. Bounces in on goal. Vulcan has it from his goaltender Steve Gannett. Ahead at center ice for Magoo. And Magoo plays it in right wing side. Around it goes, left wing. Overskated by Loney, but Magoo has it. Hash marks left circle out to the point. Now pass deflected. Roa shot. And it bounces wide around to the near side. On it is Stevens for the Jacks, looking in the slot. Roa shot wide. Chikrin rides Roa off, and Jensen pins the puck to the side of the net. On the 5th, the Bears beat Newmarket 6-2. Came out of Darren Jensen off the draw. Chikrin is there. Sends it ahead, but not out. Kept in by the Jacks. Right circle. Stevens, a shot went wide. Bounces around, and the Bears will break it out. Knockbauer and McCarthy with Hill. 3-on-2 over the line. Knockbauer to McCarthy, and he shot it wide. Nice setup there by the Bears captain. McCarthy shot it just wide. Magoo over the Bears line now. Tried to step in. Campanelli played that well and knocked it away. Bears headman and Tukey into the neutral zone. Drops it for Campanelli, who overskated and put himself offside. We'll take timeout. 3:26 left, third period, 4-1 Bears. Play is on, neutral zone, Charlesworth lost it. Fitzpatrick has it for the Bears. Into the zone, right wing side, wrist shot. And Gannett got a piece of it. Rolls around near side, Belanger to Charlesworth. He dumps to center. 3 minutes left in the third period. Bears leading at 4-1. Tukey for Hershey ahead to Allison. Allison looking for Fitzpatrick over the line, right wing side, wrist shot wide. Bounces to the near side. Fitzpatrick is there. And it's picked up now by Allison. But Lemieux digs it free and dumps it to center. 2:40 to go. Bears get it back. Allison looking for Tukey, but Bork has it for Baltimore. Phil Bork skates it back deep in his own zone, circles the net to the near side, and out to center ice. Ahead to Lemieux. Over the line, poke checked away. Belanger has it for the Jacks. He was poke checked, and the Bears will have it. Fitzpatrick ahead for Tukey, and Tim slides it into the zone. 2:13 left in the third period. Bears headed for their 5th straight win. And Vulcan and Lamoureux collide. Jacks into the Bears zone, broken up. Lamoureux and Dobbin, a 2-on-1 break. Lamoureux sets Dobbin up. The shot, he scores! 5-1 Bears.
Mickey Vulcan was the only skipjack player back. He and Lamoureux had a...
Lamoureux the only assist. It's 5-1 Bears. Bears have it off the draw in their own zone. Steve Smith on behind the net. On near side, it's Ian Armstrong on it for the Bears. And Armstrong headmans nicely to center for Lamoureux. Over the line with Dobbin looking back for Hill in front. Loose. Armstrong, a shot and a save by Gannett. Armstrong looking for his first pro goal. Now the Bears called for hooking, and we'll take timeout. A minute and a half left to play here in the third period. It's 5-1 Bears. Play is on, neutral zone. And on a Charlesworth for Baltimore, center ice circle, fires it in. And around the boards it comes near side, picked up by Stevens. Jacks on the power play here, but trailed by 4 goals. Now Magoo out high to Vulcan, a shot, he partially fanned. Chikrin for the Bears, bouncing puck far corner. And gonna bounce out to the top of the slot. Vulcan another shot that was partially blocked and cleared by the Bears. A minute left in the hockey game. And Vulcan back in his own zone for Baltimore. He'll start it from behind his own net. Mickey Vulcan plays it ahead. Center ice, too far from Magoo. Chikrin picked it up and inadvertently sent it up into the penalty box. Play is on, and McCarthy has it for the Bears. Right defensive circle, played it out to the neutral zone, hit the linesman. 37 seconds left in the hockey game. Skipjacks on the power play. Bellin sends it in. Fourth Jacks advantage here. They're 0 for 3. And poke checked out of the zone now by Chikrin. Jacks are only 12.5% on the power play coming in tonight, and that will go down. Jensen behind his net now as the Jacks send it in. Sends it around near side. Just 15 seconds left. Bears will have won their 5th in a row, 7th in a row at home. Now a drive by Terry and a save. And the rebound bounced over the net. 7 seconds left. McCarthy clears, and that'll do it. 3 seconds, and the Bears have a 15-11-1 record in the South, and ever so closer to second place. 5-1 is the final. We'll have a third period wrap-up right after this.
Loney.
Maxwell?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, while we were away, Brawl City at the arena had started, Bob, as far as I could see, when Loney went after Maxwell with a high stick.
All the Skipjack players, except for Loney, were down congratulating or consoling their goalie. Bears players were all up with Darren Jensen. I didn't even see that Loney was astray up in the Bears zone.
Players, we should explain, are milling around in what was the Bears zone in the third period. This game is over. The Bears won it 5-1. And they're announcing shots on goal at the same time that players are milling about, and this thing still threatens to boil over.
The only real brawl was Gary Rissling and Kevin Maxwell. Rissling picking his spots. Jimmy Magoo down to his undershirt. He lost his game jersey, his shoulder pads and elbow pads.
John Kemp came off the Bears bench, joining the fracas, and did a kamikaze routine on Magoo. And he was hot, so was Magoo. Now we have a discussion going on between Magoo and linesman Steve Miller. Players are still standing around. I get the feeling this thing might not be over.
It's a shame that had to happen. It was such a well-played game, especially on the Bears' part.
Yeah, it was relatively fracas-free until this point.
Well, they seem to be separating a bit.
I can't promise you we'll have all the penalties before we leave you tonight, because I'm sure there will be multiple misconducts, game misconducts, gross misconducts, and that kind of thing coming out of this. Let's recap the third period for you. Lamoureux made it 4-1 for the Bears in the first minute of the third period at 51 seconds. And late in the period at 18:05, Dobbin made it 5-1. And the Bears win it by that margin and improve their record to 15-11-1 in the Southern Division. Now the Jacks are leaving the ice, and the Bears are gathered behind them. And I think this thing is over. So, Bears beat the Jacks 5-1. Penalties in that third period at 2:58. Zukowski slashing, 11:31 Gillis tripping, 18:30 Lamoureux for hooking. Final score: Bears 5, Baltimore 1. Stay tuned for the Hershey Bears post-game show.
Penalty, and really they're just going to work hard from here on in.
Shooting for $100.